Hello and welcome guys to the first feature on theme park information. On today's show we will be discussing the topic of is Alton Towers going backwards? The main reason for this is because of the large amount of rides they've been removing over the last couple of years and the fact that they haven't built a new roller coaster since the Smiler in 2013. Now let's also get it out of the way that I'm a pretty huge fan of Alton Towers, been getting there for around 10 years, always enjoyed it, stayed at the hotels, everything like that. Proper theme park enthusiast when it comes to Alton Towers, but kind of really concerned in the direction they're going until they build their new wooden roller coaster in 2018, their supposed wooden roller coaster. There's been a massive gap of investment in the park in that time. I mean, they've built a couple of flat rides like Nemesis Subterranean in 2012, which is reasonably good. I enjoyed it when I went on it, but that's under maintenance at the minute, so that's not open. They have built a kids coaster in that time, 2015, Vice Superlo. That's not particularly massive investment. And yet you look at some of the rides they've removed. The Flume, huge, classic ride at the park, and that's been removed, admittedly to make way for another attraction. But Alton Towers is now left without a log flume. They have also removed several thrill rides, such as Submission. Admittedly, Submission was a pretty poor ride, but they've still removed it and not replaced it with anything. They've also recently removed Ripsaw, which was a top spin, and that was, personally quite an enjoyable one. I mean, but once again, it's a ride which has been removed and not replaced. If you don't replace the rides you take down, your theme park goes backwards. Now, obviously, they could be, remove rides and relocate them. They could be building, maybe slightly less, intense rides. They could maybe build a kids coaster or something like that in the place. But when you don't reinvest in the park once you remove stuff, that park, becomes worse. It becomes less value for money. It means that there are longer queues for better rides, or there are queues for more of the rides because there are less of them. It just seems a very strange step for Alton Towers, because I'm kind of slightly concerned about the direction it might be going. I mean, if they continue to remove rides, then pretty soon there won't be any rides left. I doubt it will come to that somehow, but you have it where they are removing all these great attractions and rides and not replacing them with anything. Now, I do appreciate that, I've kind of argued the point of why they're removing rides in the next few years, therefore the park's going backwards, and very simply they can justify this point by building more and replacing them. And maybe they are just, leaving a bit of a gap, maybe they've got bigger plans, that's always very plausible. And I mean, Alton Towers is a pretty solid and well-maintained park, at the minute. So in terms of how far it's actually gone backwards, is minimal. But it's also quite strange that I have asked a question which I kind of already know the answer. The answer is yes, it is getting slightly worse as a theme park and becoming slightly less value for money. But hopefully in the future that will be, rectified and the park will be back to its usual, top form self. Hope you've enjoyed the first feature. There should be more to follow. Next one is going to be about whether or not theme parks are value for money. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe.